Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In a new development on last week's gruesome attack in Christchurch, New Zealand, it has been confirmed today that Muhammad Haziq Mohd Tarmizi, who went missing following the attack, was among those who lost their lives. He was only 17 years old. The news was relayed in a statement from Wisma Putra this morning, confirming that he was among the 50 victims killed in the mass shooting. His father, Muhammad Tarmizi Shuib, was one of 3 Malaysians injured in the attack. On Friday, gunmen opened fire on worshippers during prayers at 2 mosques in New Zealand, an incident that the New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern describes as their darkest day. Yesterday, it was revealed that Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad had chosen former Council of Eminent Persons leader Daim Zainuddin as the lead negotiator with China on the East Coast Rail Link project. Here's what Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng thinks about it.
Sepatutnya kita harus terima kasih kepada Tun Daim, kerana kalau kita nak buat perundingan semula tentang satu kontrak yang begitu besar dan begitu rumit, this is a full-time job. Dan untuk melibatkan saya, sekiranya saya dipilih, saya mana ada masa untuk buat kerja lain. Dan ingat, kita kena ulang alik ke Beijing. Beijing ialah 7-8 jam, ni bukan Singapura.
Last week, the Prime Minister mentioned that the government was considering shutting down the troubled national carrier Malaysia Airlines. This was after the state investment arm Khazanah Nasional, which owns the airline, said that MAS had accounted for half of the 7.3 billion ringgit impairment cost in 2018, which in turn resulted in Khazanah's 6.3 billion ringgit pre-tax loss for that year. Mahathir has since said that there have been private offers to take over MAS. Transport Minister Anthony Loke, when met earlier, urged Putrajaya and MAS to come up with a decision on the airline's future as soon as possible.
That is only an option, but certainly we want to see what is the best option available before us. Because as mentioned by the Prime Minister, we have spent huge amount of money for the last 5 years, and currently we don't have the capacity to do so. But these are the options that the management will look into it.
According to a watchdog on the influence of money in US politics, former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak had purportedly engaged the services of top Republican communication specialist Mark Corallo, the man best known as the spokesperson of US President Donald Trump's legal team during the FBI investigations into links between the Trump 2016 election campaign and the government of Russia. Citing records at the US Foreign Agents Registration Act, the Center for Responsive Politics report described Mark Corallo as Najib's foreign agent on record. Corallo's website states how he is called a street-smart Republican spin doctor by prominent lobbyist group National Journal, and also the master of disaster by political news organization Politico over his crisis management skills. Also on Najib, the Court of Appeal has granted the former PM's application for the Attorney General's chambers to produce the letter of appointment for lead prosecutor Sulaiman Abdullah. The court, however, did not allow 3 other appeals from Najib for a gag order to prevent public discussion on the trial for discovery of documents from the prosecution, and an order against High Court Judge Muhammad Nazlan Muhammad Ghazali's decision to allow the Attorney General's withdrawal of certificate to transfer Najib's case from the Sessions Court to the High Court. Najib's lawyer Muhammad Abdullah informed the court that they would be filing for leave to appeal against the 3 dismissed appeals at the federal court. That's all from me, ladies and gentlemen. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. Please don't forget that you can hit like, share, comment, follow, and subscribe. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thank you for watching.